Hello guys and welcome to today's video. In today's video we're going to be discussing the new Black Ops 6 Season 2 patch notes that have just been shared with us by Treyarch and Call of Duty themselves, discussing everything that is going to change with tomorrow's Black Ops 6 Season 2 update, which will of course will bring the new Battle Pass, new events, new game modes, new everything, just a lot of new content coming in Black Ops 6 Season 2, and we've got the patch notes now to let us know what they're actually going to change here in Season 2 of Black Ops 6. So let's get into it. Let's start straight away with the big one, which I think is going to be very controversial, and I want you guys to let me know down below what your opinion is on this. But Black Ops 6 will now have console-only crossplay option, will be available in Black Ops 6 and Warzone Rank Play at the launch of Season 2. This will be an in-game setting that you can change for both Black Ops 6 multiplayer and Call of Duty Warzone Rank Play at the launch of Season 2. So there will now be 3 new options for PlayStation and Xbox players. It says on, which will be for everyone, so you will continue to have cross-play lobbies. You'll play with PC and PlayStation and Xbox, whichever console or platform you are on. There's on for console only, so PlayStation and Xbox players will be able to turn on console-only lobbies. And then the last option is, of course, off, which means you can have just Xbox-only lobbies or PlayStation-only lobbies. There is no such settings for PC, though. This is only available for console, which is very interesting. But this is also very interesting. This will only be for ranked play. I want to make that very clear. This will not take effect in multiplayer whatsoever or normal Call of Duty Warzone matchmaking. You can only use this in ranked play for both Warzone and multiplayer. Very interesting, very controversial. I want to see what people's take is on this, because this could bring up the conversation now, because a lot of people have discussed having console-only lobbies and being able to have the option for normal multiplayer lobbies and normal Warzone lobbies. Are people going to start that conversation now and ask for this to be put into normal lobbies and not just ranked? We'll have to see. This as well will probably have a massively negative impact on the PC community, because you guys are going to lose a lot of players, I imagine, to face against, because obviously people are going to turn on console-only lobbies probably to play against PlayStation and Xbox players only, simply because of the issues with players on PC who do cheat. It's not every PC player, it's actually a small minority of PC players, but unfortunately that is going to cause a lot of people to turn cross-play off. I already do through the Xbox settings, which obviously you can't do in-game, you have to do outside of the game and do it that way, but there will now be a setting in the game allowing you to do that, only for rank play. So we'll have to see how this change goes down, but this is going to be very controversial and could open a gateway for more cross-play changes in the future. We will have to see. You guys let me know down below what you think about that. But moving on, we'll talk about everything that's coming with Season 2. A brief little how would I put it? Oversight of everything that's happening. We've got the 3 brand new maps coming at launch. So we've got Bounty, Dealership, and Lifeline. New multiplayer nodes, which we know actually what they're about. So we've got Overdrive, which is kick it into overdrive in this charged up twist on Team Deathmatch. Teams compete to be the first to reach the maximum number of stars. For more details on this new mode, check out the multiplayer mode section of the patch notes. Basically, we're going to be chasing around stars. I mean, I don't know, it doesn't sound really that cool, doesn't sound that inventive at all, but anyway, it's there. Gun game will not be coming with tomorrow's update, so unfortunately, even though the update for Black Ops 6 Season 2 does go live tomorrow at 6 p.m. UK time and 9 a.m. Pacific time, there will be no gun game. It will be in week 2, which of course don't know to explain gun game to you guys, but if I have to, you cycle through 20 weapons of course and be the one who gets to the 20th weapon first, and then I believe you have to, like, isn't it throw a tomahawk or something? That's normally how you end gun game, or get a knife kill, something like that. But anyway, that's how gun game is going down. In season, there will be a Valentine's Day limited time mode, so third wheel gunfight, so it'll be 3v3 and stuff. Couples dance off. This one's strictly for duos, compete in a mosh pit of 2v2 face-off modes, including face-off team deathmatch, face-off domination, face-off kill confirmed. So a nice little throwback to the stuff that we used to get back way back in the original Modern Warfare 3. If you remember those face-off playlists, that could be cool. New weapons coming, of course. We've got the PPSH in the Battle Pass, the Cypher 091 also in the Battle Pass, which is Assault Rifle, the Feng 82, which is an LMG, which will be in the Battle Pass, and the TR2 Marksman Rifle, which will be an event reward. So this will not be in the Battle Pass. You have to earn this from the brand new event. The crossbow attachment that is coming, that will be in the Battle Pass as well. The AEK 973 full auto mod will be an event reward. The Tanto 22 SMG binary trigger, which will be an event reward as well. So this is going to turn the Tanto 22 from a auto firing weapon to a semi-auto function that fires a bullet when the trigger is pulled and when it's released for rapid fire capabilities. This does block barrel and underbar attachments though, so I'm not sure how useful that's going to be, but anyway, that's how that works. New multiplayer perks, Slipstream. This is the one that will raise your base sprint speed at the cost of removing tack sprint, and there's no actual details of how much or how little, but I'm sure Exclusive Ace will be the one to cover this, and we'll see how much this changes like sprint speeds and stuff, and is it actually going to be useful and viable, and would you rather have it? We'll have to see. New score streak as well, the War Machine, which will also be available in Zombies to use, but yes, that will be available in season and is also an event reward, so you will have to unlock that. We've got the new Zombies map, the Tomb, coming, and then we've got new operators, a lot of things coming in the Battle Pass. Of course, the Battle Pass will be happening as well. Lots and lots of changes. And then they do a little brief talk about Ricochet, of course. This is going to be interesting. Gonna have to see if this actually helps fix a lot of the cheating issues here in Black Ops 6, but hopefully it does. But as previously discussed in our recent community update blog, we're ramping up our fight against cheaters across both multiplayer and Warzone with new security measures deploying throughout the coming season. Updates include enhanced detection modes like aimbug, stricter account trust, and hardware identification to target repeat offenders, and new tools to combat dishonest behavior, such as playing with cheaters or attempting to spam report innocent players. We're also focusing on more precise tools, including major upgrades to the kernel level anti-cheat driver and server-side systems, starting this season and continuing to Season 3. We'll have to see how this goes. Honestly, it's just a lot of jargon on the screen, to be honest. I want to see action. You know, words say so much. If I see less cheaters in Black Ops 6, then I'll be happy. If I don't, then I think a lot of us are going to be unhappy. That's kind of how that's going to go down, isn't it? Am I expecting a lot? I'm going to be honest, no. But at least I can turn off crossplay for ranked. I guess that's something. Hopefully that'll be maybe a change for multiplayer. I know PC players won't want to hear that, but we'll have to see. They've done some other changes. Of course, you can now track your challenges, so camos and stuff. Obviously, in-game, you wouldn't be able to know where you were at with your camos and stuff. Very frustrating. You had to kind of track yourself, probably do your own little spreadsheet and kind of take it off as you go along. You can now track up to 10 camos and 10 calling card challenges that you're actively working towards, which is great. Now I can actually do my zombie camo grind properly without having to remember what camo I'm on and what I need to do. A lot of different changes as well, like such as you can now use special camos after you unlocking only 5 military camos instead of the previous 9. So you had to unlock all the camos before on the weapon, except for gold. You didn't have to unlock that, but you had to unlock the 9 previous camos before you could even use any of the special camos, which is very annoying, a bit annoying change, because there are going to be some people out there who aren't going to be doing the camo grind for Dark Matter, you name it, whatever camo grind they're going on, and you just want to use one of the special camos. Now you can do so as long as you get 5 camos for that weapon. Lots of weapon balancing, so there's going to be some changes to, for instance, weapon motion reduction from the dexterity perk will be improved from 60% to 70%. Not a big change, but a change nonetheless. Weapon raise animations that play on respawn are now fully interruptible, so that stops you from like being spawn killed without having a chance to fight back. And reduce penetration on all surface types. So this is to stop the crazy wall bangs that you can do in this game. Because if you haven't seen videos of people showing how you can wall bang certain spots, this game is almost made like a paper, okay? It's absolutely insane. Lots of magazine changes as well. Fast Mag 1 and 2 and Fast Mag 3 and Flip Mag. Reload times all improved by 10% on all classes but pistols. Fast Mag 1 and Fast Mag 2 reload times improved by 5% on pistols. The AS Val default magazine reload time improved by 10%, and addressed an issue with the swap 5.56 Fast Mag 1 will now improve its load times. Next up, the C9 is getting it's extended. A lot of extended mags are getting increased times. Now, that makes a lot of sense because I think a lot of people are just using extended mags because there wasn't a lot of penalties for that, but there seems to be a change in that as well. They've buffed the Goblin MK2, one of the worst guns in the game, is now getting a huge buff across the board. ADS in time improved from 245 milliseconds to 240 milliseconds. All hip fire spread angles improved by 0.5 degrees. Sprint to fire speed time improved from 175 milliseconds to 170 milliseconds. Tactical sprint to fire speed improved from 285 milliseconds to 280 milliseconds. And flinch caused by this weapon increased, so you'll now be able to make people flinch a lot more than you used to. Also, some big range changes, so that's going to be interesting to see if that weapon's actually usable. Next up, the SMG, the Compact 92. It had a round burst mod that most people weren't using, has now been buffed. So what they've done is they've improved the range on that also. And on top of that, they've adjusted the view kick strength. It has been reduced, so that might make that more viable. Maybe that attachment could make the Compact really, really good. We'll have to see. Shotguns, a lot of changes to the shotguns. So they said here, with this update, we're improving ranges and sprint to fire speeds on all shotguns. We know that some of these adjustments may look central, but shotgun balancing in particular tends to live on a knife's edge. We want shotguns to play a greater role outside of the very small maps, and we'll keep adjusting until we're happy with their usage. So the Maelstrom has received some more pronounced changes as it was lagging behind the Marine SP and the ASG-89. It will now be capable of a one-shot kill at very close proximity, and all its other ranges have received a large boost than the other shotguns. We'll also give it a small fire rate improvement to help its firepower without further changes to pellet damage. So, the shotguns. Is this going to be the change that makes shotguns really good in Black Ops 6? We're going to have to see. I'm worried about this change, but we've got a range increase on the Marine across the board. It's got a massive range increase. Sprint to fire speed has been improved from 210 milliseconds to 200, and the tactical sprint as well by 10 milliseconds. The ASG-89, again, another little increase to its damage ranges, and another 10 millisecond reduction across its sprint to fire and tactical sprint to fire speeds. The Maelstrom has had its damage buffed, okay? A huge damage buff. Went from 18 damage to 25 damage, but it did receive a range nerf on that. However, the next bit, its medium range got a range buff, and its medium range 2 got another buff, and its minimum damage range got a huge buff from 9.6 to 29.2 meters. Now, are you going to be doing very little damage? Yes. But still, nonetheless, you will be able to fire and hit people with that shotgun up to 29.2 meters. Also, a fire rate change from 300 RPM to 316. Hopefully, we don't get into the Brecci realm. Of course, if you guys are Black Ops 3 OGs, you'll know what the Brecci is. And then, of course, they have also buffed the LMG, which is the PU-21. The pre-fire delay has went from 55 milliseconds to 20. Sprint to fire speed improved from 245 to 240. Tactical sprint 335 to 330. And the view kick deviation slightly reduced. Now, I thought this was a good LMG anyway. This could be an even better LMG after this change. And then the DM10 gain twist barrel improved. Bullet velocity was unintentionally low. It has now been improved to increase more. And then finally, the sniper rifles have had damage increases to make, I'm guessing, their one-shot kills more consistent. And across the board, these have all had ADS improvements as well. We're going to have to see how interesting this season is going to be. But I'm excited. We've got new stuff coming, a lot of new content. Hopefully some good changes to improve Black Ops 6 and make Black Ops 6 much better here in Season 2. But let me know down below, what do you think about all these changes? And what do you think is the most interesting change about Season 2 of Black Ops 6? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, notifications on to catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.